The man plunged his hand into the radioactive wastewater. The next second, he burst into laughter. Turns out he was just pranking his buddy. But just as everyone was about to leave, the man spotted another dead fish on the shore. Its form was bizarre, its mouth filled with sharp teeth, a species they'd never seen before. His curious companion reached out to touch it, only to discover this was a group of thrill-seeking young men who came to Chernobyl seeking excitement. 30 years ago, a nuclear leak occurred here, and it remains a restricted zone to this day, due to the lingering high levels of radiation. The local military had long sealed off the area. The group was chased away by armed soldiers at the entrance. But this did not deter their desire for adventure. They had already scouted the terrain in advance, and slipped through a hidden path into the complex. The silence was eerie, not even insects or birds chirped. They approached a building that once housed the town's residents. After the nuclear disaster, tens of thousands evacuated urgently, and no one had returned since. Many facilities remained untouched, but this death-defying squad thrived on such exploration. They broke into a building with reckless abandon, with no laws or regulations to restrain them. They felt like emperors of this place, entitled to disregard everything. Yuri warned the others not to touch anything here, as radiation might still linger. Previous residents who secretly returned for belongings had all succumbed to cancer without exception. While the others curiously explored their surroundings, Yuri suddenly heard a sound. The appearance of a black bear startled everyone. They dared not stay any longer. The town lay abandoned due to nuclear radiation, but animals knew nothing of this. Thus, the place became a paradise for wildlife. Simultaneously, under the influence of radiation, the animals had mutated. The group quickly forgot their earlier fright and resumed their horseplay, unaware they would soon pay a terrible price. After getting back in the car, Yuri discovered it wouldn't start. Upon inspection, they found the wiring had been chewed through by something. With radiation interfering, their phones had no signal. They couldn't call for help. Night had fallen. They could only stay in the car, where there was still light, planning to leave on foot at dawn. Fortunately, chatting inside the car kept them from getting too bored. But as darkness deepened, eerie sounds began coming from outside. This made everyone feel uneasy. Yuri decided to take his pistol and get out to investigate. Chris, worried, insisted on accompanying him, while the others waited anxiously inside the vehicle. Several gunshots rang out. Those in the car knew something had gone wrong. Paul rushed toward the direction where the two had disappeared. When he returned, he brought back only Chris, his face frozen in terror. Yuri, armed with the pistol, was nowhere to be found. It was highly likely he had met with misfortune. Chris's leg had been bitten by something unknown, causing him to scream in pain, just as the others in the car scrambled to tend to Chris's injury. Suddenly,